Welcome back. Finally tonight, we go back to reporter Selena Potila, who attended the Learning to Walk Together Powwow Saturday at NMU, a celebration that brings the Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities together.
Hello, I'm Selena Potila, here at the Learning to Walk Together Powwow at Northern Michigan University. Let's go check it out. The powwow was hosted by the Sioux Tribe of Chippewa Indians and NMU's Native American Student Association. The event is a cultural celebration of our Native American community members and is an opportunity for the public to gain a deeper understanding of Native American culture. We now go to Vice Chairman of the Sault Ste. Marie Tribe of Chippewa Indians, Tyler LaPlaunt, for a description of what a powwow is and its importance to the community.
So a powwow is a traditional cultural gathering where we come together and celebrate our time together. It's a time of healing and it's a time of celebration. It's also a time of prayer. So it's really important to our people. It's a time for us to sing together, to dance together, to pray together. So it's an opportunity to bring everybody together, both tribal and non-tribal alike, and understand what it is to be a part of community and to just celebrate our culture openly and move forward in a healing in a good way.
The music featured during the event has many significant meanings in different styles of dance, according to LaPlaunt. Some songs featured are the welcoming, prayer, flag, crow hop, and fancy dance. We now turn to Chelsea Freelee, a member of the Native American Student Association and a fancy shawl dancer, for a description of her type of dance, as well as some of the others that are featured.
So the type of dance that I do is called fancy shawl. So I usually dance with a shawl, but today I'm dancing with my scarves here. So the fancy shawl dance is kind of representing like the way the butterfly moves. So you open up your shawl and you open up your arms and your wings like you're a butterfly, and you dance around kind of on the tops of your feet, and we're known for our fancier footwork. There's other types of dancers like the jingle dress dancers who have the cones on their dress, and then there's like the women's traditional, and they're a little more slower and they look very majestic when they dance. But there's lots of different types of songs you can do in each category of dance.
Regalia, a combination of clothing, accessories, and personal items, can reflect the wearer's tribal affiliations, personal style, and cultural identity. We turn again to Freelee with a description of her own personal regalia.
So your regalia is a lot of pieces that takes a long time, so it's kind of like wearable artwork. So like the dress itself, I mean, it takes a long time to pick out the fabrics, figure out what type of design you want for you based on like your colors and your name that you receive, and what you just think that you would look good in. And then your beadwork, so I've got some beadwork on, like my headband and my hair pieces, and beadwork takes a long time. It's a lot of like small, tiny beads. It takes a lot of patience, and it takes, months. Like I think my beadwork is probably taking me eight to 9 months to complete. It's not all done. I still got lots to go.
We now turn back to LaPlaunt for what you can look for when attending your first powwow.
I think what you should look for, if you've never been to a powwow before, whether you're Native or not, come with an open heart and an open mind and listen to the music. Try to look at the significance between the music and the dance, the many different types of regalia that you'll see. Don't be afraid to ask questions to people, but when you're asking questions, it's always, a proper way to ask questions in our community is to honor the person you're asking the question from and offer them a gift of tobacco or a gift of some type. And really mean it from your heart that you're curious about what you're asking. One of my favorite professors of all time, non-Indigenous, we went to a classroom and he said, pretend you're a trapezist and you're swinging on your trapeze bar. Just for a moment, let go and jump into my hands and come over to our bar for a little bit to see what we're all about. And you can always jump back to your own, but come with an open mind and an open heart.
Reporting for ABC 10 News, from the Learning to Walk Together powwow, this is Selena Potila. Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Selena.